How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of, I'm assuming, kind of lactose-based IPA, hopeful goodness, in the form of Commonwealth Brewing's Marshmallow Eyes. Yeah. First things first, thank you very much, Ryan. You sent this off to me. You sent a couple of their beers off. And, I never had anything from Commonwealth up until he sent me stuff about a month or so ago. And it's cool to get a kind of quick, kind of shock and awe kind of bombings of a specific brewery all at once, and kind of develop an idea about a brewery without I've never had them before. So super appreciative of that, dude. Know nothing about the beer other than what's on this label. What is on the label? It says Marshmallow Eyes India Pale Ale, 1.6.1% alcohol by volume, and it be a special release. And that's for that. They do this kind of sticker can thing, and then they do a sticker and a sticker. So they kind of change this kind of abstract pattern. But I actually do dig their labels more times than not. This one's kind of falls flat for me for some reason. I'm a Spiral fan. I like it. I think in the unboxing I said I dug it, but it's kind of just wearing on me. Anyway. Blah. So, 6.1% India Pale Ale. It's that Marshmallow Eyes, obviously. The marshmallow's letting me think that there is kind of lactose involved. Is that going to be the case? I don't know, but I'm going into it assuming that because of the title. So, there you go. I get to assume things because I am me and I like making asses out of myself. So, there you go. Half pinky finger. Kind of rocky head on it. You have, pretty tight, compact bubbles, and that head's essentially gone at this point. And what you're left with is just a soft, hazy, New England-style looking IPA. Not putting on any kind of airs there. That's what they're going for, obviously. So let's just dive it in the nose. I do get a kind of sweetness in there. Is it a placebo effect? I don't think so. It's a soft kind of vanilla sweetness, so I assume there's a bit of lactose at play here. The hot presence in here is curious. It's like that lactose is making what I think would typically be more of a piney kind of resonance, kind of West Coasty thing, into kind of a slightly kind of confectionery candied version of itself, which makes me kind of not really want to go head first into being like, this is an old school West Coast IPA. But that's kind of what I'm getting there. Soft dankness too. There is a kind of midi weed beastery kind of vibe to it. But yeah, soft lactose. If I'm wrong on that one, eating crow, but it's got to be in there. And that kind of West Coast kind of powdery confectionery kind of piney resininess, not too crazy. So weediness, dankiness all around, combined with a little lactose. Sweetness, not too crazy. Done and done. Let's dive in. Cheers. Tasting it, I would actually go as far to say there isn't much in there as far as lactose. It could be in there still because there is a kind of, again, not to hammer that word, I've been using a lot lately, but confectionery sweetness to it. Nothing too crazy. The bitterness is very bittering. It's very kind of just hops past kind of bittering. I've talked about that in the past. Ghost of hops past, and it tastes like the hops are old. They don't date their cans. I'm guessing this can might have a little bit of age on it. If it doesn't, then they're definitely going for an old school, a little bit of West, a little bit of kind of across the pond kind of English style hopping on it, and going with a lot of old school kind of sea hops where you're getting a lot of herbal kind of tea vibes off it, because that's the way the bitterness kind of plays for me. Nice mouthfeel. A little bit of orange in there. Happy that. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. It's actually pretty tasty. In a simplified way. This is kind of the way beers used to taste back in the day. But there's that added kind of element of the body with that little bit. Again, I'm just going to say there's a dab of lactose in there. And if not, I'm fucking wrong. Whatever. And it brings a little bit of creaminess to it, a little bit of sweetness to it outside of the malt sweetness. So it's kind of like an old school kind of east. Let's go. See, I don't want to go like full on west. I don't want to go kind of English. Now I'm getting a little bit of that citrus thing, so it's all over the place. But let's go an old school kind of. I don't even know. I don't know what to say. Don't want to make up my mind on this one. Let's go old school East Coast IPA, just for fucking the sake of saying a fucking beer, because that citrus thing is doing it for me. With a hefty bit of West Coast kind of influence, with a dab of that little bit of lactose, but it's old school with a touch of new school. It's weird because the bubbles are spelling out some weird kind of name that I can't really make out. I think I'm going crazy. I might be having a stroke. I don't know. But yeah, it's tasty. It's fun. I think it has a little bit of age on it. It's definitely old school. I could see like the Haze Bros and Hop Thoughts not really being all that fucking excited about this beer, but I think it's cool and I like it and it's well made. Let's talk about it though. It's one of the better IPAs I've had as of late. It's fun, it's interesting, but no. I do like them to skew a specific way, and this one isn't there. But it's tasty. Definitely wouldn't push it away. Value and availability. I think it's brewery only. It's probably where everybody's landing in that 16 plus or minus a couple bucks kind of range with cans. And say if you like what we like this. If you like old school IPAs, you want to add a little bit of new school in it. That's what it is. Old school, new school tendencies. So if that's your jam, and this will be your jam. So there you go, another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you didn't, anywhere in between, down there, words and stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, all four of those places. If you want to check this, do that somewhere else. Stay high. I do a lot of things in the videos, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice beer right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.